Hi yogis, and welcome to this 15-minute fun yoga flow. This class is all about letting go of any judgment or expectations and allowing yourself to be free and experiment and have fun on your mat. All right, we're going to get straight into our flow today. We're going to come to the back of our mat into a kneeling position, splitting the knees out nice and wide all the way to the edges of your mat and keeping your big toes together, resting your hands on your thighs. Taking a moment, of course, to tune into your breath here, taking a nice big inhale through your nose, lifting through the crown of your head, and exhale through the mouth, dropping your shoulders down. Inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale. This time on your next inhale, lifting arms up above your head, feel free to look up, and exhale, guiding them down to the ground. Inhale, lifting arms up, exhale, down to the ground. This time taking a nice big inhale, lifting left fingertips up and over, stretching through the side body, and exhale, back to center. Inhale with right fingertips now reaching over, and exhale. One more on each side. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. This time we're going to take a nice big inhale, sweeping your fingertips forward and then back, picking up the hips, opening through the front of the hips, reaching back, opening the chest. Exhale, coming back to seated. Inhale, other side now, picking up the hips, opening through the chest, reaching back. Exhale, back to center. One more each side. Inhale, really squeezing the bottom to lift. See if you can look back behind you, and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. All right, giving everything a nice big shake. We're going to come forward into cat-cow position. This time we're going to take an inhale, lifting left fingertips in front, kicking your right foot back. We're going to bend the knee, reaching back for your foot. And then we're going to kick nice and firmly through your hand. Take a nice big inhale, broaden through the collarbones, look up. Good, exhale, keep kicking that foot into your hand. The stronger you kick here, the more you will lift. Taking one more breath. And then on your exhale, slowly releasing your hand and your knee back down to your mat. Take a nice big inhale, right fingertips forward, left foot steps back. On your exhale, gripping onto the top of your foot. Take a nice big inhale, kick the foot into your hand, open through the collarbones, looking up. Exhale, keep kicking firmly. Remembering the harder you kick, the more you will lift. Taking one more breath. And then gently releasing on your exhale, bringing hand and knee back down to your mat. We're going to curl over the toes, press it back to our first downward dog. Give our downward dog a nice big shake here. We're going to take an inhale, left toes up to the sky, three-legged dog. On your exhale, knee into the chest, step your foot in between your hands and drop your back knee down. We're going to take a nice big inhale, fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, dropping the elbows down into cactus arms. Inhale, fingertips lift, stretching arms up above you. Exhale, this time sending the hands behind you, linking the fingers. We're going to roll the shoulders back, guiding the hands down the back of the hamstring. Really focusing on drawing the belly button in here, lengthening through the lower back. If you'd like a little bit more of a release through your shoulders, feel free to lift your hands. Again, focusing on your breath. The deeper you breathe here, the more your body will relax. Taking one more breath in and out. Then this time taking an inhale, sweeping fingertips up above your head. Exhale, hands to the inside of your front foot. We're going to curl over the back toes, turning over the right shoulder, coming into Skandasana. So trying to keep your feet flat here, sinking your hips as much as you can. You can bring your hands in front of you or to prayer. Take an inhale, changing sides. Exhale, sinking down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale one more time, turning over your left shoulder now, finding that long lunge. Lifting through the collarbone, squeezing the back knee. We're going to take an inhale, lifting left fingertips to the sky. Exhale, bringing your left hand back down to your mat. This time, inhale, lifting right fingertips, drop your back heel down to the ground. All right, taking an inhale, we're going to come straight into reversing our warrior here. And exhale, coming into warrior two. One more time, inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale back to our warrior two. This time taking an inhale, sweeping your back fingertips, picking up the back heel to crescent lunge. And on your exhale, we're going to bounce up to warrior three. So feel like you're stepping on the wall behind you, bringing your hands to prayer. Good. Holding here, one more breath. This time taking an inhale, lifting fingertips up, bringing your right knee into your chest. And then exhale, hands together and to heart center. We're slowly going to guide our foot backwards and come into one of my favorite postures, dancer's pose. So we're going to do a big thumbs up out in front, guiding our right hand back. And then we're going to grip onto the inside of our foot. Taking an inhale, lifting fingertips up to the sky. On your exhale, kicking your foot into your hand, then slowly lowering our chest. Finding a spot on the floor to focus on, remembering the harder we kick here, the more lift we will get. Now remember, no judgment here, no expectations, have fun. If you fall over, that's okay. Good. Take one more breath wherever you are. Slowly lowering down, we're going to step the foot back into our crescent lunge. Take an inhale, sweeping fingertips up. Exhale, bringing hands down to the ground, stepping out to plank, and lower down, chaturanga. Feel free to drop your knees if you need to. Roll the shoulders back, take a nice big inhale, up dog, and exhale all the way back to our downward dog. All right, give your downward dog a nice big shake here. We're going to do the other side. Taking an inhale, right toes up to the sky. Exhale, right knee into your chest, stepping your foot in between your hand and drop your back knee down. Take a nice big inhale, fingertips lift. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, lifting arms up above your head again. Exhale, hands behind you, linking those fingers. Taking an inhale, rolling the shoulders back. And exhale, guiding the hands down your hamstring. Remembering to draw your belly button in, lengthen through your lower back. If you want to feel this a little bit more through your shoulders, feel free to lift your hands behind you, finding your breath. Good, taking a nice big inhale, sweeping fingertips up, and exhale, finding your hands on the inside of your front foot. We're going to curl over the back toes, turning over our left shoulder, coming back to Skandasana. So keeping our feet flat here. Try and sink the hips. You can use your hands on the ground if you need to. Take a nice big inhale through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale one last time and exhale. Good, turning over your right shoulder, finding that nice long lunge again, lifting through the collarbone, squeezing the back knee. Take an inhale, right fingertips lift, coming into a twist. And exhale, bringing right hand back down to the ground. This time, inhale, left fingertips lift, dropping your back heel, sinking the hips. Good, take an inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, coming back to warrior two. Reverse your warrior again on the inhale. Exhale, warrior two. This time, inhale, sweeping the back fingertips, picking up the back heel, crescent lunge. And on your exhale, bouncing forward to warrior three. Try and step on the wall behind you, hands to prayer. Good, see if you can hold here for one more breath. And then taking an inhale, sweeping your hands up above your head, knee into your chest. Exhale, hands together and to heart center. All right, we're coming into dancers on the other side. So guide your left foot back, thumbs up in front of you. So left thumb in front, gripping onto the inside of your foot. Taking a nice big inhale, fingertips reach up. And then on your exhale, kicking your foot nice and firmly into your hand, beginning to drop the chest, looking forward, reaching fingertips forward. Remember, kick harder for more lift. Have fun, fall over, it's okay. All right, one more breath wherever you are, and then slowly releasing, stepping back into crescent lunge, sweeping those fingertips up. On your exhale, hands down to the ground, step it back to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Take a nice big inhale, up dog, and on your exhale, back to downward dog. Beautiful, give everything a nice big shake. All right, we're gonna take an inhale here, coming forward to plank. And on your exhale, we're gonna roll over to the right hand side, lifting left fingertips up to the sky. Bending your left knee, placing your foot into your inner thigh. We're either gonna hold here, or if you feel you want a little bit more, we're gonna step the left foot back to find the ground, sweep the fingertips back, press the chest and belly button up to the sky, looking back behind you. When you're ready to come back, we're slowly going to bring your hand back down to the mat, kicking left fingertips up, left toes up to the sky, and then on your exhale, bringing knee into your chest. We're going to kick that left foot over to the right, crossing across the body, taking a nice big inhale, right fingertips lifting up to the sky. On your exhale, bringing those fingertips back down to the ground, knee into your chest, kicking your foot out. You can either have your left toes hovering off the ground or bring them down. And we're going to lower down, chaturanga. Good. Take a nice big inhale, up dog, and exhale, back to downward dog. Give everything a shake. All right, let's do the other side now. So taking an inhale, shoulders forward, plank. And then turning onto your left side, reaching right fingertips up above you, bending the right knee, placing the sole of your foot into your inner thigh. Feel free to stay here, or if you want a little bit more, we're going to step the right foot back, finding the ground, sweeping fingertips back, pushing hips up to the sky, wild thing. When you're ready, finding right hand down on your mat first, kicking right toes up to the sky, and then slowly bringing your right knee into your chest, kicking foot out to the left, lifting left fingertips up, holding strong, finding left hand back to your mat, bringing your right knee back into your chest, and then kicking that right foot out. Keep your feet floating here, or you can bring those toes down to your mat, lower down, chaturanga. Take a nice big inhale, up dog, and exhale, back to downward dog. All right, slowly walking your feet to your hands. We're going to bend the knees, slowly lowering down bottom to heels. All right, we're going to finish with a little bit of a fun posture. I know a lot of you like to challenge your strength and balance, so we're going to try crow pose, or you can also try crane if you are advanced. Don't worry, I'll be giving you tips along the way. So the first thing we want to build is our base. So we're placing our hands down in front of us, making sure you spread those fingers out nice and wide. We're going to guide the hips up to the sky. Keep a bend in your knees here. Now making sure you're pressing those fingertips down into the ground. You're going to bend your elbows towards your feet. So make sure they don't go out too wide. Bending elbows towards your feet. Slowly you're going to shuffle the weight forward, and you have two options here. You can either guide your knees into your triceps, using your triceps as a little bit of a shelf, or you can guide your knees outside of your elbows, squeezing your knees together. And then slowly leaning forward, looking forward in front of you to lift your feet. Now, if you've never done crow before, I encourage you to lean forward, try both options, and just try one foot at a time. So lifting one foot and then the other foot, and always remembering to look out in front of you. I know it can be a little bit scary, but this is going to help to counterbalance your weight and help you to fly. So have a little play with crow here. If you want a few more tips, I'm going to go through them now. So really important to spread your fingers out nice and wide And the elbows need to bend back towards your feet. Remember, you have the option to place your knees into your triceps, or you can place them outside of your elbows, squeezing your knees firmly together and lifting here. Remembering, if you do feel a bit cautious, lifting one foot at a time only. Looking out in front of you, really important to look forward. You can try one foot and then the other foot. Remember, this is just a bit of fun, no pressure. Don't feel like you have to be in your crow. All right, a few more seconds to have a bit more fun with our crow. If you've finished, feel free to come into this position here. We've got our heels together, knees spread out nice and wide. If you're still having a play, feel free to keep going. All right, if you're sitting like I am, make sure your heels are nice and close together. They should be touching, knees out nice and wide. And we're trying to drop the elbows down to the ground. So coming into this position or as close to, we're just swinging the knees left, right. So a nice way to release our lower back. If you're finishing crow, feel free to come and join us here. So standing on your tippy toes, heels together. They should be floating off the ground. Knees spread out nice and wide, swinging side to side. Good, dipping the head. Using this position here to really tune into your breath. Relaxing your head down. You can even sway side to side. Taking one more breath. And then slowly lifting your head. We're going to sit down on our bottoms here, coming into easy sit. Resting your hands on your knees and closing down your eyes. So bringing your focus to your posture, feeling your sitting bones grounding down, that lift through your spine, relaxing the shoulders down and back and lifting ever so slightly through the crown of your head. Finding that stillness in your body. Maybe you've built up some warmth. Feeling your breath, your heartbeat. Taking a moment to really be grateful for the time that you've given your body and mind today. Bringing your hands to prayer in front of you and pressing your thumbs into your chest, connecting with heartbeat, connecting with breath. Knowing that this place on your mat is always safe. No judgment, no expectation. Just freedom to move. Slowly opening up your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.